Yo, what's up everybody? So as you guys can see in the thumbnail, I'm going to be going over the different sets of speed in different Roblox car games. We're going to be comparing them and seeing which one is kind of the best. We're going to be going over 5 games. So first, obviously this one that we're in right now, Driving Empire, then Vehicle Legends, Midnight Chasers, Midnight Racing Tokyo, and then finally Southwest Florida. We're going to be comparing the sense of speeds in these different Roblox car games. Now, obviously, it's Roblox. They're not going to be like anything really too crazy, and don't expect like motion blur or super, very realistic reflections going across the roads or whatever. So first, here we are, and it is Driving Empire. So let's select the car real quick. Let's go with the Regera. Pretty decently fast car, I'd say. Or it's a good car. Let's do a Gear RS actually, because I think we can go a little bit faster. So here we are. So first, let's see how things look at 50 miles per hour. So we're going 50 miles per hour. Honestly, doesn't really feel... I mean, it's pretty slow, honestly. I mean, it's just kind of like... I know what you would expect it to be like, I guess. It does feel like a little bit slower than 50 miles per hour, I'd say. Then let's ramp it up to 100. So here we are. We're kind of cruising at around 100. I feel like 100, you would definitely be going a lot faster than this. So I guess in like this sense, it definitely feels slower than 100 miles per hour. Yeah, just definitely feel like 100 miles per hour would actually be way faster. Let's move up to just like 200 miles per hour. Here we are traveling at 200 miles per hour. 200 miles per hour to me feels more like 150 kind of. I don't know, I may just be wrong, or I'm like used to going in fast cars, but let's just go like full top speed now, kind of see what it looks like. Here we are. We're going like 350 basically. Really quick. Let's see how it looks like when we're going through this tunnel. We're gonna brake a little bit here. We're going 250. So yeah, in this tunnel we can kind of like get a really good sense of the sense of speed for this game. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, honestly. I mean, it's not too bad. I definitely say it doesn't feel like as fast as you're going, if that makes sense. I feel like it honestly should be way faster for like what it is. Like going 300 miles per hour, I should be just like absolutely zooming through the city like way more. Obviously that has to do a lot with like the sizes of the roads, the size of the buildings and stuff, and different games are going to be different. So let's now move on to the next game, which is Vehicle Legends. And here we are on Vehicle Legends. Let me go ahead and buy a fast car real quick so we can do like a proper like top speed test and whatever. Okay, so they still have Bugattis in the game, so I think I'm gonna go for one of them. Honestly, I might just go for... let's go for this one. Yeah, let's go for the Sharon Pure Sport right here. I'm not sure if I have to mess this out, honestly. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Okay, so here we go. Now this definitely feels more like an arcadey game. Sense of speed. Okay, so we do get a little bit of shaking when we actually hit the nitrous. So let's see how it looks like under this tunnel. Hold on. Okay, that actually looks pretty nice. So let's go back. Okay, so let's start out with 50 miles per hour. See how that feels like. So we're cruising at around 50. This feels a little bit slower. Let's say we're going 100 miles per hour. We're cruising at 100. Not too bad. Let's just go like 200 miles per hour down this tunnel. I'd say honestly kind of feels similar to Driving Empire. I do think it is a little bit better just because of the nitrous and how it shakes. I mean, yeah, I definitely say that 250 miles per hour does feel like a lot faster in this game. Yeah, look at that. It definitely feels a lot more faster. So, like, I'd say it's a little bit more realistic just in that sense. Alright, so here we are doing a highway race, as you guys could see. I want to just quickly, like, see how fast we can go with this and how it kind of looks, honestly. Okay, so we're going 200 miles per hour now. 125. Let's see how it looks. We're going across the city. We're basically at 300 miles per hour right here. I do like that nitrous effect. That is actually pretty cool. The nitrous effect is pretty cool, I won't lie. And then there it is. I don't know. Honestly, it feels pretty similar to Driving Empire to me. It's not too bad. I definitely do think this adds a lot, like nitrous shake, as I did say. I forgot to give a rating for the last one for Driving Empire. I'd give it like Driving Empire, maybe like a 3 out of 10. This I'd give like a 5 out of 10 for sense of speed. But yeah, let's now move on to our next game. And here we are at the third game, Midnight Chasers. Look at this. So it's currently snowing still. So let's go ahead and pull out the Senna GTR. I'm pretty sure this is a traffic kind of like city game. So that's kind of what it's based around. You're kind of dodging traffic or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. So let's go ahead and see. I definitely feel like the traffic will definitely help with the sense of speed. So we'll get a good look at this. Okay, yeah, sense of speed in this game already, I could feel it. I'm going 120 miles per hour. It honestly feels like I'm going 120 miles per hour. Very realistic. I think what helps a lot is kind of like these highways that are not too open like the other car games. Like, they don't have too many lanes. And then obviously you're dodging the traffic, so that helps a lot. Kind of like with the sense of speed and stuff. So yeah, I mean, we're going 200 miles per hour. 200 miles per hour feels like 300 miles per hour in this game. It's crazy. Feels much more realistic. Alright, so I'm not completely sure where we're going right now, but here we are like a little bit above the highway we were just at. And bro, honestly, sense of speed in this game is very good. I definitely think that with this game, what kind of helps is the city's not too big. And yeah, I mean, like, compared to like all other games that we just played, the car is so small compared to the cities. And this game is very much different. 150 miles per hour, bro. This feels like 250 miles per hour or like 350 miles per hour in Driving Empire, in my opinion. Overall, I'll give this a rating of like 8 out of 10. This is really good. Like, this feels really realistic. Probably 8.5 out of 10. I'll probably like maybe make some like reevaluations after we test the other games, but this feels really nice. Let's turn off the UI real quick. We can kind of see how it looks. Look at that. It's realistic. But yeah, there it is. We were over there traveling 150 miles per hour, and we could see it feels realistic. I think this car maxes out at like around 200 miles per hour. So let's see. This is what 200 miles per hour looks like. This is what 200 miles per hour should look like in a Roblox car game, in my opinion. But let's now move on to our next game. And here we are, Midnight Racing Tokyo for the 4th game. And I already know this is probably going to be tied with Midnight Chasers for like the best sense of speed. Or I could be surprised. So yeah, personally, this is like my favorite on the list besides Driving Empire. So let's go ahead and see. I have a Murcielago SV in this game. Let's go ahead and spawn that in, and we're kind of gonna see. This game is kind of similar to Midnight Chasers. Not really. It's not really traffic based, but it's, you know, like Japan based. So I don't believe you can change this from like kilometers to miles per hour. So sorry about that. But we're just gonna gas it here and see how it looks. Look at that. If you guys look kind of carefully, my car's kind of like shaking a little bit. Bro, the sense of speed is great. So I'd say right now in miles per hour, we're probably going around 200 miles per hour. We're just hitting around 200, 220. Dude, this is amazing. Look at that. I can feel my car like shaking when it's about like, you know, maxing out. Dude, this is insane. This looks amazing. Oh, I accidentally did that. Here we go. That's what I wanted to do. I want to turn off the UI so you guys can kind of see a little bit better. Oh, let me get... Oh, okay. I cannot drive. Yeah, here we are going through the tunnel now. Man, this is beautiful, bro. Look at that, man. Look at that. In my opinion, this is kind of like the most realistic that you can get with like sense of speed in the game, honestly. I mean, just look at that, bro. It just looks amazing. Let's go ahead and travel to like one of the other cities which they have real quick, and we can kind of see like over there too. All right, so here we are now at Tokyo City, so we can kind of get like a better sense of speed when we're in the city. And here we go. We can kind of see it here. This is absolutely beautiful by the game. This game is so amazing, bro, honestly. But here we are. Let's say we're just going super fast through Tokyo City. We could see, and I'd say it's pretty realistic, honestly. I'd overall say this is really realistic and probably the most realistic by far that we've done so far. So sense of speed for this game, I'd overall give a 9 out of 10. So the highest so far on the list. We have one more game to go though. So let's go ahead and head into our final game. And here we are on Southwest Florida. As you guys can see, I just spawned in. Let's go ahead and get my fastest car, hypercar. Let's see. Let's get the P1. I think this is pretty fast. We should be able to go like at least 250 miles per hour in this or something. So honestly, from like previous experiences, I already know that the sense of speed in this game is actually not bad at all. Look at that. So we're going 200. Look at that. And we can kind of see what I kind of find most like in the games which have the best sense of speed is the cars. I don't know how to say it, like the cities are not too big, and like when the cars are like too small, like the cars feel too small and kind of like whatever location you're in, that's kind of when the sense of speed of the game is kind of horrible, honestly. But we can see the car takes up a lot of space still, you know, like it doesn't feel like the roads are really small. It feels like just correct. So the sense of speed is honestly not too bad. Okay, so let's first go ahead and head over to, let's do 50 miles per hour. So let's say we're cruising at around 50 miles per hour. This honestly feels just about right. Yeah, I mean 50 miles per hour, pretty calm. I'd say a little bit slower, kind of. Here we go. Then we're now headed over to 100 miles per hour. This feels pretty nice, pretty realistic in my opinion, honestly, I'd say. Oh my god, the weather is horrible now. It's just all rainy, but let's just go ahead and just go like as fast as we can. See how it looks. I think we can maybe get up to 200 miles per hour. Here we go. 200 miles per hour. We're going like super fast to this. We could see all of the lines right here. Super quick. I definitely think in terms of like these, like, you know, little racing lines or whatever you want to call them, road lines, that is really realistic. If you're going 200 miles per hour, it would definitely look more like that, honestly. So good job to them. And there we go, we crashed. So yeah, we couldn't really see too much, but I think overall for this game, it's honestly not bad at all. Like, it's kind of surprisingly really good. So I probably give this a 7.5 out of 10 in my opinion. I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I do think it's kind of like pretty realistic, not too bad, but like, yeah, that's kind of my opinion on it. I'd give like overall 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8. So I think I would rank this like 3rd on the list. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So overall, I would rank these car games from best to worst. I think in the first place, we just had to give it to Midnight Racing Tokyo. I think Midnight Racing Tokyo does a really good job. And kind of like when you're like limiting out, like you're at like the max speed, the fact that they kind of have like a tremble or like, you know, like your car shaking, really realistic. And I think they do an amazing job at kind of like, you know, kind of showing the sense of speed. Honestly, kind of like the best that you can get in a Roblox card game, honestly. So really well job to them. So I definitely give the first spot to Midnight Racing Tokyo. Right behind that, I'd also give the second spot to Midnight Chasers. Honestly, Midnight Racing Tokyo and Midnight Chasers are like dang near tied for sense of speed, but I'd say Midnight Racing Tokyo is just a little bit better in my opinion. Then the 3rd spot, I'd honestly give it to Southwest Florida. They do like an actual, like, not a bad job at all. I mean, look at that. We can see the differences already. Like, I just showed you guys in Southwest Florida. I feel like the road lines right here in the middle are definitely way more realistic in, you know, Southwest Florida than Driving Empire. So I think they do a pretty good job at that. And I think I gave that overall like a rating of 7.5. So yeah, I put Southwest Florida for the 3rd place. Then 4th place, I'd put Vehicle Legends. Kind of like similar to Driving Empire, honestly. Not like too much of a difference. I'd honestly just say kind of how, like, you know, when you do the nitrous and it shakes a little bit, I do say that it is pretty realistic and that adds a little bit like the sense of speed or whatever. So yeah. Then finally for the last spot we have Driving Empire. And yeah, I mean, we have licensed cars in this game. Overall, great game. I'm not dissing it at all, but sense of speed definitely needs a lot of work, honestly, and just the fact that the rendering is kind of just a little bad in this game at the moment definitely doesn't help. So, and yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys agree with my list? Yes or no? Let me know down below in the comments. I could be wrong, but I'm kind of just, you know, like sensing it off what I kind of like, you know, seen or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Have a good one, everybody, and bye.